What's up, Ninja Nation? It's your boy Jesse James. Alright, so happy May 16th. It's an absolute beautiful day. And we're in the Lakeshore Baptist Church parking lot because it's quiet here and it's beautiful out. Alright, Ninja Nation, so today's reading of ManBeardia is Chapter 6, Isle of the 8-Limb Octopus King. You can see it? Yeah. Because I don't always get privacy at home to be able to read to you guys. So, we're out and about. Oh yeah, look at that. So, I don't know where I got this shirt, but it's a bunch of verses designed in a pattern that shows Jesus' face. Right? That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I just randomly picked this shirt because it was clean and I thought it was helping at the church today, but there's nobody here. So, we're just going to use that time to read to you guys. Alright. Good morning. Happy Saturday. And without further ado, let's get to it. Alright. Page 80. When he landed, a group of golden armored soldiers met Apollo. They bowed and one stepped forward. Good day, Master Apollo. Welcome to the Octopus King's Isle of Muay Thai. Will you be boarding with us today? The military general handed him a list of available hotels and their prices. Hi, good afternoon. Yes, one room separate for me, and these two can share a room. Nothing too fancy for them. Does the Broholian bedtime story 5-star hotel sound good for you? Oh, no, that sounds awfully expensive. Nothing 5-star. How about the damn bro just got knocked out 4-star hotel penthouse? How much is that one? 200,000 a night for non-islanders. That sounds lovely. I'll take that. Might as well make a vacation of this. Very good, sir. The general cleared his throat. And them? Any 2 or 3 stars. Non-working internet, non-working pool, no working pool access, no pool access, and no working AC. Would you like for them the Bro Can't Fight 3-star hut with bar and grill? That's 1,500 a night. That one comes with 2 single beds, an outhouse, and a semi-working bathroom. Fresh linens and 1 paid meal, and 1 round of alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages. That sounds fantastic. Very good, sir. Your total for today's stay will be $201,500. Can I add a Thai massage, a foot scrub, and a warm bubble bath? But of course, sir. He laid the boys down. Apollo followed the general to the counter. Alrighty, sir. Your total today for the Bro Can't Fight package has been lodged, and your hotel penthouse was with hot towels, warm bubble bath, Thai massage, a foot scrub, with your Olympian discount, comes to about $750,000. Is that cash or card, sir? Aztec gold. Very good. Cursed or non? Oh, goodness. I wouldn't do that to y'all. Non-cursed, of course. Many thanks. Unchecked spirits that don't want to follow standard protocol or rules and local laws are rather bothersome. Shall I contact the king of your arrival after you get settled in? Yes, please. Very good, sir. Here you go. A large briefcase was pulled out of the galactic bag that can hold a lot of stuff and placed it on the counter. When the digital counter reached 750,000, the general smiled. Your room key, sir. Penthouse 538. Thank you. And let me know when it's ready. I'm going to the hotel's bar. Yes, sir. Will you be dining with the king tonight? Yes, if he desires it. I don't wish to impose. You never, sir. Moments later, Apollo checked into the hotel, then walked over to the Golden Peach restaurant. As soon as he entered, he shouted, "What's a god gotta do to get a drink around here?" He turned the corner and a waitress of great beauty smiled. "Mr. Apollo, what a grand pleasure. How are you?" My goodness, if it isn't gorgeous Georgia. You look absolutely stunning tonight. He bent down and gently raised Georgia's hand. He kissed a gentleman's kiss gingerly on her freckled hand. I'm lovely. How's dance class going? She blushed as red flushed through her soft goddess-like face of hers. With those soft rolling hills of Ireland green grass for eyes. A woman of such great beauty even makes a god of music such as Apollo hot and bothered. He never played with any of the higher islands hotel staff. He just hoteled at them and talked strategy with them, with the kings. If Apollo desired female companionship, he usually left ManBeardia and went back home to Olympia. The girl Georgia was a hell of a warrior. She had taken this job at the hotel to get away from the war duties and the stench of constant violence, the drama and the stress of the warring factions from other islands. At least for a few hours a day, anyway. The kings all agreed there would be no violence or war encouraging or Viking shop talk in the nicer hotels. Page 81. So the youth could have somewhere to go to hang out. to hang out at, where death did not loom, a safe haven. Where would you like to be seated, Mr. Apollo? A bar seat is fine. Right this way. A menu was placed on the tabletop, and a clean set of napkins and utensils beside that. What can I start you off with? Any appetizers? Something to drink? The waitress asked. I'll have a pint of your finest top shelf rum and an order of stuffed mushroom calamari, an order of sweet potato fries with a side of Armorite, Dragonite, Bavarian Blue Monster burger bites. Oh, I'm sorry. The Armorite is going to take 4 hours to cook. Our hunters haven't even caught any this morning. The hunt usually takes about 2 hours. And prep time takes an hour, and cook time takes an hour. My greatest apologies, Mr. Apollo. If I'd known you'd be joining our island for mealtime today, I would have told the hunters to have some ready for you. Apollo raised his hand. Georgia, stop. Just 'cause I'm a god doesn't mean anything. I understand everybody has their system they have to follow. I don't expect y'all to change protocol for me. It's fine. I do not expect to be treated any higher than your king. It's absolutely fine. What of the fish? She nodded. Oh, yes. The fishermen caught a very decent load early last night. Even wrestled a 1,000-pound Bavarian watertail onto their boat. Oh, I heard stories of their tastiness. I'll have a fillet of that. Lightly peppered with a dash of Himalayan pink salt. Having fought most of the creatures on the island himself, Apollo could appreciate the hard work and dedication the fishermen. Our helicopter's so loud. What's my place? Dagnabbit, you helicopter. Having fought most of the creatures himself, Apollo could appreciate the hard work and dedication the fishermen and hunters put forward to be able to move the Golden Peach Hotel restaurant forward. The Golden Peach was the most legendary Thailand eatery of all ManBeardia. So much so that its hunters, gatherers, and fishers had diplomatic immunity to travel to all the islands without arrest or lockup or persecution. All areas were protected except near the Don's castle. If the castle walls and drawbridge were in sight, they would be arrested and interrogated to see if they were spies seeking information that could destroy or weaken the Don's kingdom or rule. Apollo raised his eyes to meet hers as she patiently waited. Can I also get a Brovolian Flex angelfish filled with the duck butter sauce, green beans, roasted carrots with sliced gala apples? And for dessert? But of course, can't come to the Golden Peach and not have a slice of the Golden Peach cobbler. The Golden Peach Orchard was in the northern right area of Muay Thai's Thailand farming district. It truly was a remarkable fruit. For starters, the orchard was guarded by stone golems and invisible werewolves with venomous fangs, as well as archers with sleep darts, paralysis-dipped arrows. Ooh, get a sneeze coming. Or not? Okay. When the peach reached maturity, right before time to be plucked, the roots, the tree, its leaves, and the peaches began to glow and pulsate. Yahweh, the great I Am's divine energy through its entire body. This surge causes the peach to retain this divine energy, giving it its unique goldish white-yellow tint. If plucked during this 3-hour time period, it would provide to be the most tasty and most delicious peach in the known and unknown galaxy. ManBeardia's pride and joy. Cutting down of a tree before it was ready to return to the earth earned the heaviest of penalties. 9 islanders were ripped apart by any one of the garden's defenses. Islanders were sentenced to public debearding, stripped of any rank, and thrown into the town of the beardless. A town of peasants that were not allowed in bearded cities, outcasts, shunned by society, the clean-shaven. If they were islanders and no rank, they were shaved and cut off from the Broforce and became normal people. Ugh. And the normal, uninteresting people were locked up and sacrificed to the Vanderwinkle Manshee tribe. They were mountain monsters that stayed to the high mountains and eating dragons in awe who come across their path. Page 82. Any unfortunate Viking that found their caves bearded or beardless, man or woman or child, Manshees would gobble up flesh, bone, flesh and bones faster than a warm cinnamon bun with peanut butter icing. Oh. The Manshees were hugely violent and very territorial. Territorial. There we go. Gotta do our phonics. even made Apollo nervous. Many had tried to tame them, many more have died, and their bones were never found. Sounds like a fantastic good choice. The waitress gave a warm smile as she finished writing the order down. She placed the notepad and pen back into her apron pocket. I'll go grab your mug of ale. Apollo nodded. She turned and left. She went into the back and clipped his order to the chef's board. A large oak swivel door swung open a few moments later, and a ball of flame went up in the air as a hustler wrestled a baby dragon to the ground. Order in! Order for Greek god Apollo, bar table number 4. Got it! Gordon Ramsay stated as he salted and fried some onions in a skillet. The waitress plucked a pint-sized mug from the clean dry rack. She walked past the guard. The dragonborn guard unlocked the cellar. What a beautiful sight. Barrels upon barrels of luscious liquid happiness that would make any Viking squeal regardless of their beard size. She went to the rum section. She returned back to Apollo with his sweet potatoes and his pint of top shelf rum. But it was all top shelf, so I guess that was a slight insult. It was allowed to pass because how much Apollo contributed to all the island. The rest of your meal will be out shortly, Apollo. Suddenly Apollo frowned, noticing the eatery was quiet. Well, no, that simply won't do. The waitress cocked her head. I'm sorry? What do you mean? Is the sweet potatoes not to your liking? Huh? No, the food is fine. It's this place. This is supposed to be a 9-star eatery, but it's quite like a funeral. Apollo clapped his hands. 4 gentlemen appeared before him. They respectfully bowed. Yes, Mr. Apollo. I would like some soft singing and light guitar playing. Something snazzy, not too loud. You can play over there, on that platform over there. The gentlemen tipped their fedora. I think I got just the artist for music for you, sir. The waitress smiled. Your food will be out momentarily. Thank you, madame. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. Snack-a-deal. Meanwhile, back at the Bro Campfight Lodge, Raydon Lee's eyes flickered open. He slowly sat up. Oh, my head. He swung his legs over, and his eyes landed on a half-horse, half-man with a goat head and a stingray tail. Black wings tucked over his shoulders like some creepy blanket. It was the creepiest monster he'd ever seen. It was slowly breathing in and out. Raydon Lee snickered. God, I love ManBeardian magic. Lucy, is that you? Raydon Lee rubbed his head, and he scanned the area. Earth? Looks like an earthen hotel. Raydon Lee got up and walked into the bathroom. He grabbed a washcloth from the linen closet, placed it on the sink edge. The faucet squeaked and rumbled to life. Raydon Lee splashed some water on his face, wetting the washcloth. He walked over to the ice machine. And he placed a small handful in the cloth and sat back down on the bed. Lucifer, wake up! His eyes flickered open. Why are you being so loud? His horned head turned to meet Raydon Lee's gaze. God, if I knew how ugly you were, I wouldn't have gotten into a soul-binding contract with your ugly ass. Woo! You can turn back around. You're hurting my eyes. You look like a government science experiment that gone wrong. Ugh. Look at that mug. Ew. Is that what you really look like in your true demon form? Yikes. I've met some ugly people in my life. I think you take the cake. Raydon Lee laughed as he dodged a wooden chair that was lazily thrown at him. Shut up, you sound like my angel brothers. Switch. Page 83. Raydon Lee laughed and began to start laughing harder. Don't hate me for spitting facts. Have you seen a mirror lately? You look like someone's mad scientist lab rat. A beast growl. How about I break your bond and drink your soul, Mr. Funny Man? Cute, but I don't think you can. I think it'll take a while for you to be able to body hop again, especially with someone who went through the 666 seals with you. I think it's a lot more complex to reverse than you let on. Otherwise, I think you would have left already. A heavy beast sigh. How annoyingly perceptive of you, Ninja Master. Speaking of perspective, not sure if this is a dream or more ManBeardian magic, but we are in two separate bodies. Huh? He looked at his hands. Satan sat up. Holy crap! Apollo smiled as food came and... What? Yeah. Apollo smiled as food came and was placed before him. He sensed the boys waking up. He tipped his mug to open air. Welcome to the third to last island, boys. This is where it just starts getting fun. Muay Thai is one of the strongest martial arts in the land, third only to ninjutsu and Krav Maga. Goat man, you skip a breath every 15 seconds when you sleep. And Ninja man, you have nightmares that make you speak in your sleep. The hell? Startled by a new voice, Raydon Lee produced several ninja stars and flicked them into the entrance doorway, followed by a fireball by a just as startled Lucifer. The man leaning against the doorwell had incredible speed. All within 5 seconds, the sword on the stranger's side was drawn, and each of the ninja stars were smacked down. Then the fireball was redirected upward and exploded into the sky, evaporating shortly after. Raydon Lee's mouth dropped. Even Kambe Halamakri, his star pupil, didn't even have that fast of reflexes. The mysterious man was standing in the doorway, Alright, stop with them burps. Those are nasty. Sorry. The mysterious man standing in the doorway smiled as he calmly sheathed his sword, all super chill like. I'm not at home, so I have the prop with me. Sword on super chill like, completely unconcerned that they both made an attempt to kill him. Sorry about the startle. Nice attacks, though. The stranger said, "Who are you?" Raydon Lee asked with a confused look. Better question, where are we? Beg your pardon, gentlemen. Where are my manners? I am Sanchi, King Smart Packaroon's champion. His eyes shifted to Satan. Lucifer, fallen angel of heaven realm, earthen sector. You are in my lord's land. Welcome you both to the Isle of Muay Thai. Not sure why the other isles made such a big stink about y'all. You don't seem so tough. Lucifer started laughing. Get a load of this guy, watching us while we sleep, and casually insults us while talking about manners. I love this cat. Master Sanchi's tone of voice darkened. Make no mistake, Lucifer. My kindness isn't acceptance. You are vastly evil and wicked. Your stories of corruption and unneeded death and pain for fun are sickening. If I didn't have direct orders from Apollo, I'd kill you where you stand. I can't stand your kind, preying on the weak and misdirected and helpless for giggles. Apollo and the king has asked me to refrain from touching you till the tournament. Raydon Lee laughed. Golly, are you always this good at making friends, Lucy? Shut up, Ray. Raydon Lee turned to the champion. Excuse me, Mr. Not to be rude, but if you don't mind, if you didn't come here to early kill us, why are you here? His gaze shifted to Raydon Lee. Raydon Lee, ninja grandmaster, samurai warlord of feudal Japan, Earthen Realm. That's simple. To gauge and scope you out. Raydon Lee was well aware of the scare tactic he was using. It was creepily working, because he was becoming increasingly unnerved by the gentleman's calm war aura. He put Satan in his place and immediately dominated the room. He was most definitely, war-hardened. Fearing no one, it was a scare tactic Raydon Lee used to use in his conquering warlord 20s. Invite the enemy in for lunch, just to watch and study the enemy. Page 84. Never in his life, in all he's been through, did he ever think it could be used on him. But here we are. This man's calm and relaxed composure screamed that he was hella skilled. Probably matching Raydon Lee's caliber of discipline. But the kid was half his age. The fact that he was intimidated by this man simply talking showcased his skills and discipline far exceeded his own abilities. If he must fight, he must proceed with extreme focus and caution. Relax, ninja. I can feel you studying me. I feel our battle would become boring quite quickly. We are evenly matched. Combat between us would be pointless. No. The king has a separate task for you. I'm interested in that fallen angel comrade of yours. I never fought an angel before. This is going to be fun. Psh! Satan crossed his arms and looked at the wall. Fun for you, maybe. Ever since I got here, I've been beat up, allowed to heal, beat up again, allowed to heal, beat up again, healed again. Sent through an entire mountain and attacked by a gigantic wolf. Oh, don't forget, punched through a planet and smacked down, back down from space. Beautiful re-entry, by the way. Satan winced in pain as he remembered that one. Yeah, and then there's that one. I'm still a little dizzy with that one. See, Mr. Champion, I've been killing and causing pain for almost 2,000 centuries. Now, never in my entire existence did I think the fun of violence and chaos could be removed. Then my father sends me to this godforsaken rock. It's been everything but fun. Raydon Lee, amused by Satan's discomfort of him not being able to be the bully in charge for once. Oh yeah, don't forget about getting almost devoured by that dragon thing. Stow it, Raydon Lee. Satan growled. It's going to take multiple showers to get that slime off my fur. The growl shrunk to a whine. It's quite unpleasant smell. The champion chuckled. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay. Welcome to ManBeardia. Alright, guys. Well, that's chapter 6, page 84. Thank you for being with me today, and thank you for rocking with Ninja Nation. All right. Next time on ManBeardia, Vikings Before Time. Boo-doo-doo.